Hello everyone, it's World Warrior FGC back with another Git Good video, and today's topic will be based around hit confirm training, so let's get down to it. Before we get started, there's two things that we'll need to set up. First thing we'll set up is your save status, so you can go into your options, shortcut. These last two options, save status and replay save status, these are what we need to switch on, and I'll show you how these work. You can go anywhere around the screen and press the right stick button, which is R3. So if you press R3 here, this is now saved your status. If you press L3, it takes you right back to where you were. So no matter where you are in the screen, you can reset it back to the exact same point, so you're not going to need to keep doing the long, annoying kind of reset the whole training mode status where you need to keep walking in again, so you can just go right back to where you were. So that's the first thing. Now let's look at the second thing. The second thing that we're going to set up is your opponent's blocking. So you go to guard and you set this to random. So what this basically does is sometimes your CPU opponent will block, sometimes he's not going to block, and this is how this will actually help with your hit confirm training. So let's get into the actual hit confirms themselves. So we can start with something simple, something like crouch medium punch and standing light kick. Now if your standing medium punch gets blocked and your light kick doesn't, don't be too concerned with trying to convert off the standing light kick for now. It is a difficult move to confirm, so just stick to trying to confirm just this part of it. So as you can see there, I confirmed the crouch medium punch, then I followed through with the rest of the combo, whereas when this happens, that kind of makes me stop. So this is pretty good for stuff like autopiloting, you know, because there's a lot of times when if someone's tired or if they just don't really know any better, they're going to be automatically autopiloting. They're going to be falling through and just doing a DP or doing a Tatsu, even if the opponent has blocked the actual combo. So this is very good to combat these kind of problems in your game. Now let's look at his crouch light punch, standing light kick. This one's a little bit trickier because you need to be faster, so your reactions need to be on point for this one to be confirmed. So you've seen there, what I'm basically doing in pretty much all of these confirms, there's two ways that I'm confirming. First way is when you hit Ryu here, you'll notice that there's a yellow spark animation every time I land an actual hit into him. That's one way that I use. Other times, if you look at Ryu's stun meter at the top, you'll notice that his stun meter only goes up if he actually gets hit. So if he's blocking, his stun meter is not going up. So I'm using that as a second reference at times to confirm these hits. So let's look at something a little more advanced. Okay, so this next confirm is something that I covered partially in my previous video, which is the crouch medium punch buffered with a critical art. So what you're doing is you're pressing the crouch medium punch and you're buffering quarter circle forward twice with it. So what you do is when you've confirmed the medium punch, you're essentially confirming into a critical art like this. So this is generally how I practice this particular one, is this exact setup. So this one is a little bit trickier, this one takes a bit more time. It's the crouch medium kick into a hard punch DP. It took me quite a while to get used to this one because essentially the window of time is a little bit tricky as well. So again, this is one of those things that you keep labbing until you get better at it. Another thing that you can lab in the same kind of scenario is cross-ups. So at times like this, if your opponent blocks and you jab, you're basically still at an advantage and you get the opportunity to try and shimmy them at the same time. Whereas if you do something like jump in with a crouch medium punch, then if that gets blocked, your opponent can sometimes hit an EX reversal and it just rips right through you. So again, this is another way you can practice your confirms for cross-ups at the same time as covering your normal hit confirms. So that's something that you may want to look at as well. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Again guys, thank you very much for tuning in today, and if you found the content helpful, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification icon. So I'll see you guys in the next video there. Take care.